Hi everyone, it's Vanka and I have another journal to share with you today. This is my design theme project for the month of July for Ephemeris Vintage Garden, and I have used this beautiful journaling kit called Miss Lady Fay, and I love it. I love the colors, the images, everything. It's so pretty. And if you like what you see, head over to her shop. I will link everything below, and it's 30% off this month and throughout August. And this little thing measures 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and it's called a back-to-back journal. And I will share, I followed a tutorial by Johnny Belly, and I will link that below, of course. And it's using one of these boxes like I share here. So it's square, and this is the exact same box she uses in her tutorial. I just happen to have a lot of these because I drink this coffee and have this coffee machine. So I have been wanting to make one of these for a very long time, and I love this kind of layout, and I will share with you. So I have a long strap around closure which wraps around several times, and look at this beautiful bead. It's a glass bead. I have been hoarding it. I love it, and I think it was so pretty for these colors. And this was gifted to me by Lily. Thank you, Lily. And these beads as well. And this also was a gift from Lily, and it says, "Always believe." Love these word beads. And as you see, I have used this gorgeous image on my cover, and this is a bead cap that I have flattened out and just cut a little to make it look like her ring. And here on these two edges I have used this die. It's a part of a C6 die set, and I have painted it. It was craft cardstock. Painted it with this mushroom, it's called, this color, and I have painted with gold around the edges. Here used decoupage on the covers, and yes, let's go inside. So first I will show you the layout of this. It's like M or a W, so it's practical. It's three books in one, or 3 signatures, but let's see how this works. So also I will show you, this is the regular size of a print, and I this time have used only regular thin copy paper, nothing special, but it prints very well, and it works very well when glued down to this chipboard. And what I have used, I have just placed this little book around on the printables and decided which images I have wanting to use. Use the pencil to mark and cut to fit, and then I had a lot of scraps, of course, and I will share how I use my scraps, because I don't have any scraps left. So inside, look at this, one of my very favorite images, so mystical. And this is just some tags from my stash, some coffee dyed seam, no, not seam binding, this is the cheesecloth, and gold stickles that was gifted to me from Dolores. Thank you, Dolores. This is a little tiny paper bag that I got from Crafty Irina. Thank you, Irene. And I have used my Wink of Stella on these cherries. Look, oh my gosh. Every time I see this, I want cherries. It's so, So these are just scraps from the paper. So I have just used it and made them to, here is just a tiny paper strip, and here fuzzy cut out of the collection. This is some German scraps. It's has double-sided tape, so you can use it to decorate inside. This was laying on my table, just so many scrap pieces used inside this journal. Okay, this paper is dyed with avocado, so it has a very pale pink color, but I don't know if you can see that. Here, paper strips, scraps of paper, tag from my collection, from my stash, I mean tiny little butterfly from the scraps of paper. This is from the kit as well. Beautiful ballerina. So I made a little tuck spot here and a tiny tag from stash, and also tiny bits and pieces of lace. I have a box with scraps and I always try to use them. So here I have used a punch that Ali gifted me. Thank you, Ali. So you can use your scraps. This butterfly is from the collection as well, and I have edged it with this Uniball pen in bronze color, and used glossy accent. And this lined paper is a freebie from FMS Vintage Garden, and it's pale pink colored, really pretty. And I have a ticket that's coffee dyed. These tickets that Crafty Irina gifted to me. Another tag from my stash, and I have used some washi tape throughout as well, and no stamping inside of this. Flip up here you can see the difference. This is tea dyed, I think, and this is dyed with avocado, and some gold pieces throughout because I love sparkle and gold. And these are journaling pages from the collection, but I have printed them scaled down, as you can see, and it's the middle of the signature, and I had this little tassel here. Tag from my stash, another scrap piece of paper, just gives it a little bit more interest throughout the journal. Some lace trim, and this is also some leftover pieces from some lace. Use it up, washi tape, and this is some scraps from some Prima papers. Tag that I cut out of some colored paper. So because it's so small, I didn't want to do a lot of stamping and stuff, and it has only how many pages per? I didn't add a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 pages folded in half, so it makes 10 on each signature. But I have added so much extra in the pockets and tuck spots, so it has quite a lot of room for journaling. This is also Prima paper, and some more of those German scrap of paper, and here as well the other side of that paper bag. And this is pussycat out of the collection too. This was gifted to me from Lori, just a girl from the Bay, so pretty, and I think it fits well in here. And that's the end of book number 1 or signature number 1. More gold stickles and this cheesecloth. I think it's so fun and makes it a little bit whimsical. So now we will move over to book number 2. And this ticket was gifted to me from a friend, and I don't remember what the collection this is from. I'm sure a lot of you know. So here again, just some lace scraps that has been coffee dyed. More of these cheesecloths. Look at those beautiful colors. And just some of paper folded in to make this extra journaling papers, and a tag for my stash, some seam binding, and this is some old school writing paper for kids. Tiny little scraps of paper again. I just folded it to make a little tab, and here tiniest scraps. So I made a little envelope with a little tag from my stash inside. Lots of fun little elements throughout. More scraps of paper. This is a tag from my stash. And there is the paper clip. And look how pretty is this, and look at the colors. Oh, I love it. Another Martha Stewart butterfly tag for my stash again. And here and a gold tassel. Another scraps of paper, just fussy cut out this little flower to decorate with. And here as well, some cheesecloth to make it more whimsical. Tag. And this, as you see, it's nothing special, and it doesn't go all the way down, but instead of a plain boring page, it's a little bit color on a boring page. More tickets, and this folds out. This is from the collection too, and one of those butterflies. Belly band. Look at this cool image here. So cool. A tag from my stash and some washi tape. And this is junk glassine paper bag, and I used some lace scraps again, and this is also from the collection, and this is as well, and I have just made a little extra paper and put inside. Cheesecloth, stickles, and one more of those tickets that a friend gifted to me, and a tiny charm. Best 5 minutes with this dog. We love our pets, don't we? And this wing Isn't that cool? She has a wing under here, so I fussy cut this wing, and it's very durable. I used this Poly Sparkle embossing powder that I got from Nikki in our swap, and it makes it, I think I embossed it 3 times, so it's really pretty. And there is the back, and then it opens again, and we have a third book inside. And this lined paper that I showed you was and I told you was a freebie. I had some scraps left and it didn't go all the way down, so I used scraps from the printable kit and extended it, so this pocket only goes down to here, but that shows how you can just extend your pages. If you see, maybe it goes down to here. So it's just a great way to use your scraps. And this is a little coin envelope, so I cut it open on this, and this is some old book, school book paper again, and just a plain tag from my stash with some washi tape and washi tape here. This is wallpaper. Can you see? It's a flower pattern on there. So look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Another of these flaps and another tiny butterfly. And the middle here, this image is so cool. So I had to fussy cut, and I glued some of that cheesecloth behind, and it makes it a little bit more whimsical. Another tag from my stash. More of this. So here maybe you can see the difference. The camera does not catch the beautiful pale pink color on these avocado dyed papers. Here, scraps again to make tuck spots for my tag that was from my stash again. And the coin envelope with just some writing paper and another tag from my stash inside. And there are so pretty, these printables. A couple of tickets in here, tiny little tag from my stash, and I had a little leftover piece from this cute ribbon here. And this lady, look how cool this is. So I fussy cut her wings and made it like a pocket. And here I have some old vintage paper, and this butterfly just wraps around to keep it closed. So it's just a piece of paper. But it's incredible how much writing space you can get in these tiny little books, and this was the last page. So here it is. I love this tiny little book, and I hope you like it too. So check out the links below if you are interested. and let me know what you think. I hope all of you are having a great summer and that you are all happy and safe, and I will be back with another video really soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.